welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share what we are doing in school today. Shane is 5, he's in kindergarten. We are currently doing the Good and the Beautiful language arts and math. So before we started school, we did a little bit of reading aloud. If you were following along, last year we read the first 2 books in the Wild Robot series, and the 3rd book was just released, which we had ordered on Amazon. So we just started that, I think, last week or so, and so we did a little bit of reading for that. Okay, so just for a bit of background, in case you already know, I have 3 kids. Shane is the oldest, and Riley, I just wanted to give you an idea of like what the other kids are doing while we're doing school, because I'm always curious as to how other moms keep their kids busy while they do school. So Riley is 3, and he is currently in the living room watching books on my phone. Our library has an app where it reads books to the kids. So I usually start Riley off doing that because normally we start off our school day with language arts, and it requires the kids to practice reading for 6 to 10 minutes, and usually Shane needs his the most concentration while he's practicing his reading. So I typically like to try to get rid of as many distractions as possible when I can, and that's why usually Riley will start with listening to books on my phone to keep him busy. That is, if he is not currently doing school that day. Sometimes I'll have him start with sitting down with me first, but today I don't think he's going to be doing school. We typically will do school probably 1 or 2 times a week with Riley, and it's very simple. I do want to have another video doing what I do with Riley, sitting down with him. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to subscribe. But today Shane asked to do math first, so that's what we are going to be doing. So today we are on lesson 49, which is ordinal numbers part 2. It always starts with this little review box, which you are supposed to do if your child has not mastered these concepts. We usually do them anyway. So we'll probably start with that, and then we will start with the lesson. Okay, so for our practice today, we're going to count by 10s from 10 to 100.
Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Very good. Okay, and then we're also going to count from 70 to 90. So in the beginning of this textbook, it has a hundreds chart, so I typically will turn to that so you can see the numbers and count, because it makes it easier. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so 70, 90.
No. You always count in order, right? 70.
Oh, 71.
Okay, so I'm going to start the lesson by following the directions here. Okay, so how many children are in your family?
3.
Very good.
Because there's 3 because I was the first baby, Rai was the second, Melanie was the 3rd.
Very good. That's exactly what they were going to ask. It says, were you born first, second, or third? You already answered that. First, second, and third are examples of ordinal numbers and refer to position or order. Look at these trophies. Point to each one as I say its ordinal position. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
And maybe we would have a 4th.
Yeah, maybe. Can you point to them and say the position they're in?
Yes, I can. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
Great job. Okay, so now we're going to do this part. We have to get our math box. Okay, so if you're unfamiliar, the Good and the Beautiful math comes with these math boxes. This is for the kindergarten. So in here there are 3 little cars, so Shane gets to choose one of the cars. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to drive your car to the first sign on the road and stop. What is on the first sign?
A tree.
Very good. What shape is the first sign?
A circle.
Good. Okay, now I want you to drive the car to the second sign on the road.
And it is gotta be a
Focus, Shane, focus. You know what they are.
Yeah, there's a remember.
A deer?
Yeah, there's a deer on it.
And what is the shape?
It is
Is it a square or a rectangle?
rectangle.
Good. Okay.
So same as that. So it's a rectangle.
Good job.
And this is a square rabbit.
Good.
That's good, right?
Okay, that was very good.
Boom.
Okay, I think you can put that away now. Okay. So look at the suitcases on the top of this car.
Yes.
The first suitcase is on the bottom. Can you point to it?
Okay, I'm gonna make first.
No. No, put that away. Just point to the first suitcase. It's on the bottom. Okay, that's the first.
And this is second, that's third.
Okay. I guess we could skip over this. Okay, now point to the first window.
First window. So first.
Or the front window. This is the first window on the
second,
car.
Third, fourth, fifth.
Good job. Okay. You already know those, so we'll skip right past that. Okay, now I want you to practice saying these numbers and then we're going to write them.
Okay, I'll get my pencil.
Okay.
Okay, so 16, 17, 18, 19.
Good. For these, you're going to write the number that's one less and one more than each of these numbers.
Okay, so 14 goes there.
Right. And what comes before 13?
This is 13.
Right.
So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Not 11.
12.
12. Good. Okay. And what about this? What number is this?
This is 18, so 19 goes here.
Very good.
And then, oh yes, 9.
Very good. And what comes before 18?
18, 17.
Very good. Good job. Okay, and this last one?
Okay, so 20 goes here.
20.
Yeah, because
What?
19, 20.
No. Oh, no, it's not going in order. It's a new one. So what number is this?
Oh, 15 there.
Good.
Dad.
So what's one less than 15?
14 goes
Yes,
here.
very good. And what's one more than 15?
15, 16.
Good. Okay. So now this one. Let's see what we have to do for this. Okay. So for this, I want you not yet. That's the bottom part.
Is this the oh?
This is actually for tomorrow. It says they're just here, so we'll cut them out tomorrow. Okay, but for this part, you're going to point. Well, that's for tomorrow. Maybe we'll cut it out tomorrow. Can you point to each sign and tell me what number and color it is?
Red. 12.
Good.
13, orange. Green. 18. And 19 green.
Good. Okay, so the wheels are falling off a little bit. Riley does not want to watch books anymore. Yes, Riley?
Where they were started? On top.
Right there.
Yeah, right there.
So he's joining us, and Shane's going to do his reading, which will probably be challenging. Also, I forgot to mention before, the baby, my 1-year-old, was napping. I think I forgot to mention that. She just woke up too, so I'm leaving her in her crib because she's not crying yet. So I'm hoping to finish this while she's still in there, but we will see how far we get. Okay, so here is what Shane's pages look like today. He is on card 12. He's going to practice reading these words and probably these words, and that might be all he gets to in the 10 minutes. So I usually set a little timer for 10 minutes, and then when the timer goes off, he finishes the card he's on, and then he's done for his reading for the day.
Okay, so it big, it kicked, but it bit, it.
So Shani got to the end of the first page, and if he does it all without making any mistakes, or if he only makes like very quick mistakes and he corrects himself on 2 separate days, there's a little circle on the bottom where he puts a sticker. So that means that he mastered that card, and then the next day we start on the next card and he doesn't have to redo this one. So he mastered this card, so he's going to pick a sticker and he's going to put it on there. Okay, so Shani just did his reading, and now we are going to go into our book. We're on lesson 25 today. We have both Riley and Melly, I will show you, awake and at the table with us. So we have a full house while we finish up this lesson, so it's probably not going to go super well. So to try to keep Melly happy, I gave her some little puffs. Riley is going to be coloring on the whiteboard down here on the floor to try to keep him occupied, so we will see how this goes. So for our first part of the lesson, it has this here where this is actually an app on my phone where he is going to do spelling. So I will show you what we're going to do with that. So this is the free app on, you can just download it when you are going to do the lesson. So you press kindergarten and then the lesson that you're on. So we're on lesson 25. And then I will read him the directions. Shani, listen. Okay, I'm going to read you 2 letters or 2 words and you're going to spell them, okay?
Okay.
So the first one is web.
What? That starts with a W. And oopsie, I pressed X. That's E.
Good.
Here. That's a vowel.
Very good.
Web. But that's a B. So that's a B. Web.
Web, great job. Okay, so the next one, you're only going to, oh no, you didn't have to do that. You're going to change 1 letter and you're going to spell the word wet.
What? They don't have it.
So you have to erase 1 letter. Oops. So press this button here. Press it twice now. And then,
Oh.
so now you've spelled 2 letters, right? I mean 2 words.
That's cool. I mean it. That's I.
Very good.
And then G.
Good job. Pig. Okay, and then you're going to erase 1 letter and you're going to spell pin.
So that's pin.
Oh, that's pip.
Ah!
Pin.
Oh, pin. Oh, it.
And good. Okay.
That's a D right. Oops. Can I press this?
That's hat. We want had.
So I did D, so I erased 1 letter.
Good. Had. So another really cool thing about this curriculum is that it has lessons every once in a while where it does geography. So for a couple lessons we have done where there's another app on the phone where it will read a book to the kids about different things in the world. But this one is not a book or anything. It's just a lesson that I'm going to read. Okay, Shani, ready? Okay, our beautiful world has different kinds of water features. I will tell you about a water
But that's
feature.
the place and time.
I'm going to tell you about a water feature. You're going to point to it and then read the words below it. An ocean is a large area of salt water.
That's right here.
Right. Can you read the words below that?
Okay, I'll use this circle one. No.
No, you don't need anything. Just just use your fingers.
Okay, so wig? No, it's not wig.
It is wig. You're right. A wig is something that you put on your head that has hair. If you want to have different hair, you could wear a wig.
No.
Yeah.
It's an ocean.
No, you're right. It doesn't have anything to do with the ocean. You're just reading words. The words don't have anything to do with the ocean.
Ah!
Okay, what are the next two words?
Oh.
Okay, lakes are areas of water that are much smaller than oceans and are usually made of fresh water instead of salt water. Yes, very good.
Wait.
No, try again.
Oh, yeah.
Is that an I? Yeah.
Yeah. Yet.
Great job.
This is a no.
Yeah, you're right. This one up here is a B. This is a what?
Oh, a D.
D. Good.
D.
Good. Okay, and then the last thing it says.
Pond.
Right. How did you know? A pond is an area of water much smaller than a lake. Good job.
That's pond.
Yeah, that was very good.
Wet.
Yes, right.
That's wet.
Yep, you're right.
I know this one. It's a sight word.
No, it's not. It's not a sight word, honey.
Sight word.
It's not a sight word. Go ahead, try to read it. Sound it out.
That's sight word.
Okay, and so on the back of this here, this is the independent practice, which I usually sit with him still, but he technically, in theory, would be able to do these ones by himself. He just has to read each sentence, and then he colors in the star if it pertains to the picture below it. If it doesn't, then he doesn't have to color it in.
I just exit out.
Go ahead, Shane.
No, that's for.
It's okay. It's fine. Go ahead.
Oh. So that's it.
Mm-hmm.
It is a fox. It is a fox.
It is a fox.
Yeah, that's it.
Very good.
It is a fox. It is.
Not in. He has
a cup. What? He does not have a cup.
Now, foxes can't use cups, right?
No. It has a hat. What?
That would be silly, huh?
Is this an S? Really silly. Is this S?
Close, right? So it's a little bit later now. I just wanted to end the video. My memory card was full, so I couldn't end it before, but we are sitting down to eat our lunch. Right, guys?
Yeah.
So we're sitting down for lunch, and that's going to be it for
And
this video.
too.
Yes, and you got to watch some Super Y.
Yeah.
Usually I let them watch 1 or 2 episodes of something after they finish school, so that's what they did, and now we're eating lunch, and we're going to go, and thank you again for watching, and we will see you in the next one.